super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet going deep. It's Torius with
Risky.
J Mula.
Alright, Risky and J Mula. Why don't you tell me about what you guys do?
Shit. We rappers.
All day.
Drill.
So you guys are from Broward, right?
Long drip.
You guys are out here in Broward?
Yeah, I mean, I stayed out in Broward for 2 years. I was born in Hialeah.
Yeah, I stayed out in the Keys. I was born in Miami though.
Shit, now we stay out in the Keys. We're actually barbers down there.
Yeah.
So what do you guys actually claim? Do you claim the Keys or do you claim...
Man, we claim South Florida.
Yeah, South Florida.
We claim South Florida.
So what was it like growing up out here in South Florida?
Man, it's crazy, bro. You gotta watch that.
Sunny.
It gets hot out here, right?
Yeah, bro.
Hot as fuck.
That's hot as shit.
All kinds of ways.
You feel like that's why all the fire comes out of here? Because it's so hot?
You know, Nintendo, bitch, we don't play games. All of my niggas is moving the flame.
Got that heat.
Yeah.
So you guys grew up together, right?
Yeah, man. This is my brother right here.
Yeah.
What was it like? Tell me about you guys growing up together.
Oh,
What kind of kids were you?
bad, bro.
We were bad, but we ain't really get into no trouble.
We weren't
you
the
know what I'm
worst.
saying? Like,
We weren't the worst, but we were bad. We were
Uh-huh.
fucking bad. I mean, I sunk a couple boats.
For real?
we're able to,
What does that mean?
we're able to like not.
People were on it?
No, without them there. Just
He
because
said
on some
some
spiteful,
people are,
like,
yeah,
on some
yeah.
little delinquent shit.
Nah.
But like, that ain't really me though, man. That's like when I was a jit, you feel me?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, just like jit shit. Not cool. Like stealing bikes.
Yeah, we ain't.
Stealing people's caps on their tires.
We ain't get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Cops never like fuck with us when we were younger.
You were like troublemakers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
in school, bro. In
yeah,
school, I was bad, bro. Almost got
clowns and shit.
shit. In elementary school, we used to draw shit like gang shit in the bathrooms and shit.
For real?
Yeah, I got in trouble for that. I had to pay for paint to paint the bathroom.
How much was it?
$50, but still.
Yeah,
As
well,
a kid, that's a
I
lot.
went to
Yeah,
school
bro.
out
I mean,
here.
I was legit, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, my parents were mad at me because they got to pay for it.
Yeah.
That was elementary school.
He went to elementary down there. I went to elementary up here from Hialeah. Yeah. Like I grew up in Miami until I was like 13. And then I had moved down to Key West. So till I was like about like 7th grade I had moved down. I went to Ben Shepherd in Hialeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Matter, what's that shit? Not Matter, Matter Lakes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I went to Matter Lakes in Miami Gardens. Yeah.
So, you know, do you guys like network with a lot of artists from Miami Gardens and Broward?
Shit,
Well,
I
Do
mean,
you guys know a lot?
we know a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know a lot of artists. If they go on our YouTube, they'll know who we like. Fuck
Mhm.
with, you know what I'm saying? It's there.
So when when you're in that environment, do you just meet rappers or do you just like are you surprised when you hear rappers coming out of Broward or?
No, never.
Never surprised. South Florida
Not
hot, boy.
surprised, yeah.
Everybody on
South
this.
Florida got a bunch of people coming up, man. You
That
can't
shit crazy.
not expect it. Yeah, you can't not expect it. It's just right now, ever since like the whole like 2016 and on, just Florida's been popping.
What do you think? What do you think it is about Florida that makes it so popular?
But we're like unique, bro. You feel me? Like we don't have like structure, like we do, like they have in like New York or like California. Like there's not like a sound, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like your sound. Like who are you? You feel me? Like how do you feel? Like what's your vibe?
Yeah.
You feel me? So like if you have a vibe and you got that charisma, you feel me? Like people fuck with it. And they'll,
Yeah, you
know,
you got a lot of different
you
things
know.
coming out of Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like
What do you guys like about what's coming out of Florida?
But I mean,
definitely fucking with Glock 9. Glock 9 doing his thing.
I actually know these people. OTM, they're barbers.
Mm.
They're barbers. Chill Will, I think is his name. Something like that. I met him at a barber convention that I like won first place in that shit.
Oh really?
Yeah, because we like the best barbers out here. You feel me? But yeah, shout out to the boys.
So I have this question like later down. But what is like being a barber and being in the music game? How is that like, similar?
It's similar because like if you're in the, alright, basically, bro, like if you're a barber, you make your own schedule. If you're a rapper, you make your own schedule. You see what I'm saying? So it's very easy to be a barber, you know what I'm saying, and work around your music schedule. Like,
Yeah.
it's easy to fit time.
And even just
it's
being
not
a
like you're
barber.
working inside a cubicle. You feel me? Like in a fucking suit and tie, and you're like
Yeah.
stuck there till your boss tells you to leave. Like if I'm a barber, I make my clients for the day. I make my $50 each client, whatever I make. You feel me?
That and
then
just
leave.
the whole music aspect about it. You know what I'm saying? Like cutting hair is like so cultural. You know what I'm saying? That it mixes in with the music. You know what I'm saying? So you have all kinds of people that sit in your chair, from people that cut grass to people that do pipes, and then you sometimes we even have people that know
you
that
got
record
people
labels
that
and-
sell drugs, and you got people that own real estate. You see what I'm saying?
Like
Like,
there's
you literally
we see
work on
everything,
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? And then when we're working, we got the music playing, so you relate to people. You got the music playing, different kinds of music. You know what I'm saying? We don't just stick to one music and one kind of genre in the barbershop. You know what I'm saying?
But we listen
go
to
to
Pink
everything.
Floyd, we listen to Metallica, we
Everything,
listen to Red
yeah.
Hot Chili Peppers, we listen to EDM, we listen to Bass Nectar.
What about like the vibe? Like you guys fuck with the vibe of the barbershop?
Of course, bro. I mean, like up here in Miami, bro. Like not like offending any barbers or anything like that, but like there's a lot more like grimy people. Like you feel like people that are like they're plotting. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like lurking and shit, and they're trying to see who they can come up next. So like if you work in a barbershop and you ain't grow up with the people you working with, everyone's kind of like hating on each other.
It's like competition.
Yeah, it's like I'm in the same. Not only am I competing with
Like
other
people are envious.
like not only am I competing with these other barbershops in the city, I'm competing with the barbers in my own barbershop.
Because isn't
You
like,
shouldn't have to compete with your own
isn't
barbers in
barbering
your own
like
barbershop.
subcontracting? So it's like everyone's in it to like for their own.
Yeah, basically like you can either pay percentage or like you can pay like rent. You feel me? So like you got a booth. The owner of the shop will be like, you gotta pay me $150 a week, $200 a week, $250.
Maximum.
It just depends. It just depends how much money's coming through the shop. You know how long they've been open for. Now you got like barbershops, like our barbershops, Talk on the Face, are like Heads Up, like Juice, or even like these Miami Elite boys. Shout out Lilo Fresh and all them boys. They humble. They cool people.
So so do you use the money that you make barbering
When you're,
on your music?
Yeah, we throw
Of
a lot of
course,
work
bro.
on the music.
of course, bro, you gotta invest in yourself. You wanna make this shit, you gotta invest in yourself.
So what do you consider investing in yourself?
Bro, like videos, like make sure they're quality, make sure you ain't just record off of any type of camera, like
Definitely.
make sure you got a
quality.
stabilizer, make sure you're working with the right engineers, the right producers,
Yeah.
make sure you're reaching out to people.
You were telling me that you learned how to like, do all the editing and stuff. Right?
Yeah, bro, I make my own graphics. I make my own. I basically edit my own videos. And so,
How'd you learn how to do all that stuff?
dog, growing up, I used to be a YouTube commentator
Oh, for real?
for Call of Duty. I used to travel and make money on Call of Duty.
Really?
Yeah, I knew like people off Optic and shit.
How do you make money from that? Like
Bro,
sponsor?
nah, bro. You play like you sign up. I don't know how it is now. I know like with Fortnite and shit, it's different now because like people aren't even playing Call of Duty like that. But back in the day, you used to go on game battles, and you would sign up, and then you would like buy in these tournaments and like play these tournaments and like record yourself, like just you and your team talking, whatever. And you put them on YouTube. You make money off your YouTube, and if you win the tournament, you make like $250, $300, whatever it was.
Did you make a lot of friends doing that? 'Cause
Fuck yeah, bro. I fucking know my boy Lewis. Shout out Kid Lewis. He's one of my photographers. He actually lives out in Orlando. Me and him go to EDC like every year.
That reminds me of like
So
One
when
Man in
you
the Mirror, how he's like, you know, he'd like put on everyone and he'd play Call of Duty with.
That's bro.
Yeah.
That's
That's
bro.
crazy.
Me and him used to play Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah.
I only played it like once.
Yeah, bro. It reminds me of like middle school, high school, like early high school years. I kind of got out of it like 12th grade, 11th grade. But like
Were you
10th,
too busy?
9th and
You were too
10th,
busy to
bro.
play?
Working.
I got stuck in the barbershop.
Working.
Like the thing about being a rapper and like about playing Call of Duty, like all the tournaments are going on at night, you feel me? So it's like if not saying I don't put in time at night in the studio, but if I put in time at the barbershop all day,
You don't have time to.
like basically like all these tournaments are at night, and then you gotta cut 20 people a day, and then you gotta wake up at 9 in the morning, meaning 8:30 because you gotta be at the shop by 9 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So to get in the barbershop and then play all those tournaments till 6 a.m., you ain't gonna have time to sleep to work at the barbershop all day. That shit puts pain on your back. You feel me? Like I be in pain sometimes. That shit sucks.
Yeah, because one of my barbers, he had to get back surgery from like He was done for like 13 years.
That's just crazy.
And he had like
That shit
hernia.
fucks you up from standing up so much. You get herniated disc and shit like that. You know, your legs get fucked up.
You start pinching nerves and
hands,
shit.
I
It's
know.
kind of crazy to me because I heard that when you're sitting too much, that fucks you up.
You can fuck you up too.
So
Too
like-
much of anything in this
Say
world
yeah,
can fuck you
bro.
up.
You do too much coke,
'Cause I heard when
man.
I was
OD,
supposed to be
you
sitting out,
fucking
Yeah. Like,
smoke
all
too
this
much
shit fuck
weed.
you
You're
up.
gonna be lazy as fuck. Just eating your whole fridge, getting
Everything in
away. You
moderation.
fucking.
Yeah.
But I thought you make your own schedule at the barbershop.
But yeah, you know, you do make your own schedule at the barbershop.
But you
like,
can't take
if you
advantage
want,
of it.
let's say it's like,
Yeah.
if you go and you work at a barbershop or a tattoo shop, you like tattooing, so
Mm.
right, and you ain't in the tattoo shop, you
Not
ain't
making
making money. You feel me? Like,
Mm.
if you don't have clients that you're not keeping up with or you're not on time for their appointments, they're gonna stop coming to you and shit. So it's like, and they're gonna go to the other tattoo artist or the other barber or the other whoever, other salon person.
So if you're not really cutting hair, are you working on your music and working on
Bro,
other
I
stuff all
be
the
I
time?
be
We'll
in
be
the barbershop
We'll be
cutting
in
a
the
client's
barbershop,
hair
cutting client's
with
hair
tight
and-
beats on
Right.
and my beats or whatever, just writing, bro.
We'll be
I
cutting
text
hair and
you.
like we'll just like
We might stop, go eat some
shout
Chinese
something
food.
out. We'll shout something out while we're cutting each other's clients. We'll be like, hey, that's the hook right there. And like we'll like
It'd be
come
some
up with like
stupid
hooks.
fire
Yeah,
shit,
it'll
like
be something
fade,
stupid. Like we'll have like a
fade,
beat
fade,
on.
fade.
That's why I never really wanted a job because then I would like that's a lot of time I'm not spending doing this stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's
bro.
the thing. That's the thing with cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? You have your own time. You can arrange everything.
Show them the schedule out, man.
You
Like,
can
film
arrange.
that.
Yeah, my phone's there. You can arrange everything to how you like it. You know what I'm saying? And everything in the barbershop is just relaxed. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about your boss telling you you can't do this or you can't do that. You know, like obviously everything is everything got their own rules, but
Yeah.
it's less than like if you're to work somewhere you can't
Your
walk
boss
around
is
with
like-
beats on top of your head. You know what I'm saying? Listening to music.
Mm.
You know. And over there, I'll be cutting hair and just listening to music, you know what I'm saying, and then writing music. I'll be cutting hair and go back to my station, write something. It's just that's the life of being a barber, you know what I'm saying? It's
It's
easy.
dope, man. Though you gotta
It's
appreciate it.
easy.
You feel
So
me?
do you rap about barber? Like,
Yeah, bro. We have
Rap about-
I have
we
a song.
called
I have a song
Fade
called Penny Hardaway,
Yeah.
and it's about literally like
Cutting hair.
fading in the barbershop. It goes like fade, 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 fade
Oh,
away.
you guys
It's
like
so
cutting
funny.
kids?
Um,
You guys
Cutting
like-
kids?
Yeah.
The kids be the pain.
I mean, shit. I had a kid piss on a client before.
For real?
Yeah, like
Like random?
literally like
Oh
a
yeah.
Haitian guy.
Little Kevin.
A Haitian guy. This kid, little Kevin. It's his son.
Little Kevin.
Little
Yeah.
Kevin.
He's like,
Yeah,
Kevin, no. Kevin, no. Just like that, bro. Like, funny as fuck. Literally, his dad's getting a haircut, and his son just walks up to somebody who's on his phone and starts peeing on him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
You know, one time that's a crazy story, but one time I actually like my barber was having a raffle, and then he was like giving away some shoes, and it was like, oh, $10 and I'll enter you into his raffle. I'm like, all right, I didn't think I was gonna win. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, they're
That's
winning.
funny.
Yeah, I ended up winning, and then like, cause it was some shoes, it was Cool Grade 9. You guys,
A cool granite. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was some Cool Grade 9s, and they were my size, so he gave me the receipt, and I went to Foot Action, and I returned them. And he gave me,
You got the money?
Yeah, I got the cash. But it's funny because I used to go to like sneaker conventions. I went to
Like Dunk Exchange and
Sneaker Con.
Soul Exchange.
My boy
yeah.
Willie. Shout out What Is Life. That's my dog. Willie. He's like
He's
he
a
buys.
shoe-
He buys. Bro,
he's the
listen,
shoe
listen
plug
to
in the
this, bro.
keys.
There's no Champs. There was a Champs and there was a Foot Locker, and both of
Yeah.
them just closed down because there's too many old people in Key West, bro,
Yeah, bro.
for them to stay open. So my boy Willie now, niggas the plug. You need Yeezys, hit that boy up. He got like 30 of them for you.
Yeah, shout out Willie. You know, if you ever need any kind of shoes, you hit Willie up. He will
That's my
find
dog
it
right
for
there.
you.
No, but at the end of the story, like I got the cash, right, and I ended up buying the 2008 brand 11s at the sneaker con, and I ended up flipping them for $260.
Ooh.
So like I got that shit for free.
And
you
flip
still-
that
and you
shit.
still-
Yeah, I made $260.
You fuck with foams?
With foams?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the hype ones.
The high one, like Galaxy.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I like that shit.
Bro, when I blow up, I'm buying them shit. Like,
Right.
quick.
I know.
Like,
I always wanted to blow up.
I'ma
and
make
just,
a whole
buy
mixtape
bunch of
about them
shoes.
shoes.
Buy a bunch of shoes.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
my thing is shoes.
bro,
Y'all gotta
I'm gonna
have
make a
shoes.
whole mixtape about them shoes.
For real.
Yeah.
I did that before. Like I used to rap, like, cause I used to listen a lot of Currency. I would rap about.
Ooh,
like,
Currency,
shoes.
Currency,
Yeah,
super.
cause he like I fucked with him because he would rap about shoes.
Hell yeah.
See, Wiz Khalifa,
Yeah.
the Mac Miller,
Mac Miller hard.
that
You guys-
whole era.
That's what you guys grew up on.
That's what
I grew up on
listened
Kid
to. I
Cudi,
know.
bro.
For real.
Bait 2009.
Yeah, we grew up on that. Like that's what we like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll listen to like Lil Baby, 2 Chainz, YG. You know what I'm saying? All them guys, but. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sit back and, like, smoke a joint, chilling. Like, it's just, like, time to vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Put on some Mac Miller or Wiz Khalifa, the Kid Frankie. You know what I'm saying? From Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, yeah, bro. Cushion orange juice.
Yeah. You know.
So you guys were, like, really influenced by that? Like,
yeah.
I was influenced by that way more so than, like, Lil Wayne, I would say. Like, I fuck with Lil Wayne heavy, though. Like, I'm not saying I don't fuck with Lil Wayne, because I used to bump that shit.
What do you think is, like, the most lyrical rapper?
Most lyrical rapper right now in the game.
Wait, now in the game or ever?
Like,
ever.
I mean, are you gonna say like a generic name, or are you gonna say like, I mean, like, you know, someone really known, or are you gonna say like, you know, someone like less known?
I was gonna say something dope, bro. I was gonna say something dope.
I don't. It depends what kind of lyricist you go into, because you could go like top lyricists for underground, and then
like, see, like if you're gonna say like what everyone would say, I would say Nas.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But then if you're gonna say like
someone you like that is like
Outkast, you like Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Like that's like on some Kid Cudi dope shit, like some like alternative hip hop basically. Like that's how I like to say it, cause it's different. It's not like just normal like.
I like.
It's not like it's not like super grimy like in the boroughs type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like more like about like the costume they're wearing in the music video
Eminem.
and all that shit, like and like how they're looking and like the swag. That has more swag. It's like it's not that has more swag. It's that one's more street and one's more like. I don't know if it's commercial, but it's creative. You know what I'm saying? It's like like art. Like one's like more focused on like what's going on like with like politics, like MF Doom, or like Immortal Technique. Like he talks about like politics all the time. You feel me? In his music, which I fuck with Immortal Technique super heavy. But like I like when people like make like their own, like when they put like their life on that shit. You feel me? Like there's a lot of people that I look up to. As far as like hip hop, shit's raw.
You can tell me about Eminem.
Eminem's just a beast.
My pop put me on a lot of people too, yeah.
Eminem, his bars are just crazy. His metaphors, the things he says is like, and his flows, you know what I'm saying? Like he can spit fast, he can come at you slow, and just spit some crazy shit.
Like his shit's like demonic crazy.
It's crazy.
I should be getting like that too sometimes, bro. Sometimes I be in the studio and I just feel like this energy, bro.
Who's your engineer? Because I noticed you have really good production.
I fuck with a couple people.
Slim at Mixmaster.
Slim at Mixmaster is the main one. That's my girl right there. That's my one.
Shout out Slim.
And my boy George, he's actually the one who did that Now We Win in track with Simi.
So when you guys are in the studio, is it like, what's the vibe like? Is it like one?
It's always a good vibe. Always a good vibe. I mean,
like you go with all your boys, or
we don't. We're not
like
maybe. Me and Risky aren't the kind of have a whole clique.
Circle,
you know what I'm saying? We stick to each other. We don't fucking have a whole gang of niggas coming with us. We don't rock like that.
I don't pull up to interviews like Birdman.
You know
But I put some respect on my name.
You feel like it's gonna change? Because I've been like, because I know a couple people you guys.
Nah, bro, like
they like to be like everyone in the studio. They don't like
hell yeah.
everyone.
I mean,
yeah, but
the thing is,
that's them. You know what I'm saying? Like we started off. You know what I'm saying? Together.
I already
like
see
that,
like
bro.
this thing happening where like I feel like a lot of
you guys should talk at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of rappers, like not even necessarily just rappers, but like people where we're from, like it's Key West, bro. Like you're either smoking crack, smoking weed, dropped out of school, or you're in college. You feel me? Like you either dropped out of school, or you're in college, bro. There's like no in between. Like a lot of kids don't go and get jobs, like and shit. Like that's why I'm like fortunate, bro, like to be working in the barbershop and shit. You feel me? I have like a trait that like I'm like good at. Makes me feel like I'm useful for something. You feel me? Other than just like sitting on my ass, fanning my nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, but the Keys is dope, man.
So what other artists come out of the Keys? Because I've interviewed an artist from the Keys, but
Who's that?
His name's Darby O'Trill. You guys know him?
Trill?
Darby O'Trill. He wears a mask.
For real?
No, I don't know.
I've never heard of him.
I know.
Where's he from?
I know.
What part of the Keys?
I don't remember. I just know he's from the Keys.
I've never heard of him, honestly. No. I don't know. We got a big following down there.
He's like Suicide Boys kind of rap. He does
That's
like
hard.
shit.
One of our boys does that shit. One of our boys, Kiki. Shout out, Bart
Bart
Tripson.
Tripson.
Shout out.
Does Kiki love you?
That's our
Kiki,
cousin, bro.
Kiki,
That's our brother. He loves us, but he hates us with his love.
You get it?
Kiki, do
You love me? Yeah, but yeah, he loves us, bro. That's all love, bro. That's my dog.
We have a big following down there because, you know what I'm saying, we cut hair, so we know a lot of
Bro,
people.
we know everyone, bro.
It's crazy because
Every single
Would you
person.
rather be known for rapping or cutting hair?
I just want to be known for being an artist, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I think cutting hair is an art. You feel me? I think rapping's an art. I think
Do you guys like designs and stuff?
I'm
Yeah.
fucking nasty.
he's a beast.
I'm in first place,
I
bro.
can give you a fresh ass, super clean fade. I can give you
I give you a clean fade
designs,
too.
but he could give you like, he'll put a fucking portrait. He'll put Sonic in the back of your head.
I'm gonna do another interview with you guys, but like I have my co-host, he's a barber. I feel like he can ask you like really good questions or like talk to you.
That'd
like,
be
some
the
real
barber
shit.
interview.
Yeah.
For sure, let's do it, yeah.
Let's spread you some like more barbers.
Hell yeah, dog. Cause that's a big network. Like,
yeah, it's
for instance,
big,
like
it's big.
I'm talking right now to these dudes from the Miami Elite Barbers. They're like friends with like everyone, like A-Rod, you know, A-Rod the barber on Instagram. Friends with all them. Lilo Fresh, shout out again. He wants me to make a song for him because I'm supposed to perform at the Miami Elite Expo. So we were talking about that. So now it's just about me making a song.
So when you're like cutting in front of all those people, do you ever get nervous?
Nah,
you get used
I've been
to it.
doing it so long, bro, that like
Yeah.
I can literally like run on autopilot.
Really?
Yeah,
So what about have you done like any shows or performances?
I've thrown 3 shows.
You performed at them?
Performed at all of them.
So do you ever get nervous for that or like any stage fright? Or
No.
It's weird though, cause like you would think like
But you
Alright,
guys perform together?
yeah, we perform together. It's Risky Blunt J Mula. So it's like a brother thing. You feel me? It's either both of us or none of us, bro. Like,
Yeah, we just always roll together, dog. So that's just
even like if he has less songs or whatever, and
Yeah.
we still perform right next to each other, and we just hype each other up and get lit. You feel me?
But it's just from cutting hair, you know what I'm saying? We already deal with people. We already have that people interaction, you know what I'm saying? So
We're not like
going on stage ain't shit to us, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, at first, I ain't gonna lie. At first, like my first show, I was like, damn, do I really want to do this? Or do I want
You
to?
get booed for cutting hair. They'll beat your ass probably.
No,
you
listen,
can't get booed.
Listen, you get your ass
Yeah, but
beat.
like it's crazy though, cause like down there in the Keys, bro, like we literally know everyone. So the tickets we're selling to our peoples, like are like people that like know us, and like we might not like.
So was it show in the Keys or like in Broward?
In the Keys.
We did the show in the
In
Keys.
Club A, on
Yeah,
Duval,
we had-
Key West, Florida, yeah.
Yeah, there was like 200 people there.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
That's dope.
Cause I can't imagine like promoting it in Broward. Cause I feel like in Broward they support a lot, right?
Believe it or not, I know a lot of people up here, so I think it would do good.
But like, cause like to travel like 3 hours or 4, I think it's 4 hours.
It
or 5.
depends with traffic. It's like 3.5 hours from Broward.
From Broward, it's 3.5 hours. From Miami, it's like
Like if you're going like 120.
No,
3 hours. Cause I used to make that drive.
traffic's a motherfucker
I'd
too.
be falling asleep on it.
no, that's just terrible. That's just terrible. No,
Especially when like the bicycle.
Oh, yeah,
When the bicyclists ride.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, you might run one of the motherfuckers over.
Cause I used to go there like 5 in the morning, like on the bridge and shit.
Gotcha.
That's
But
them bridges are scary, boy.
hell yeah. But yeah, so what do you guys define grinding? Cause as a barber, and
Grind.
you get to grind.
I got-
like, get to where you
Bro,
I got grind mode tatted on the side of my neck. Yeah.
man, put that in the
because-
camera, man.
because
Put
we're
that in the
always-
camera. Hold on.
Always
Flex the
grinding.
Gucci belt too. Flex the Gucci belt
You know what
too.
I'm saying? Grind mode. Got the Gucci.
Feel me? Bro, nah, I mean, dog, grinding is like setting a goal, bro, and really like
Getting to it.
not turning back.
Getting to it.
There's a lot of fucking people that just like, you gotta understand, like, this is life, bro, and like obstacles are gonna get in the way, and like they're gonna block you from succeeding, and like the only way to like actually succeed and like make that shit happen is by like running headfirst through that shit.
Yeah,
You feel me?
exactly.
Like really like putting all your fucking chips in,
about-
and
then
really
there's-
like putting all your heart into that
There's
shit. You
like,
feel me? Like,
there's a lot of people that they get to one certain point of their life and then they just fall back and get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's the first mistake people do. Is fall back and get comfortable. Like me, I ain't never comfortable. I gotta I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Because if I ain't doing something,
Then they'll be just stagnant.
you just
I
what you
don't feel
doing?
good about myself, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
If I ain't
you
doing
can't.
that, I don't feel good about myself.
You gotta do
And
it.
I ain't gonna sit here in front like I don't ever get like unmotivated or like I don't ever like feel like down or, you know what I mean? Like everyone goes through that shit. Because like the good things wouldn't be good if there were bad things didn't exist. You feel me?
So do you ever feel like you want to quit cutting hair?
Bro, I mean, I don't want to quit cutting hair unless there's 20 M's in my bank account doing this rap shit.
And
then I'm still gonna cut hair.
The day we blow up, we're still gonna be cutting hair. We're gonna be cutting each other's hair. We already cut each other's hair.
Yeah, nobody else touches our hair. We cut each other's hair and that's it.
I swear to God, the day we blow up, the day we go on tour, we're gonna be backstage cutting each other's hair right before we step out. I swear to God.
I fucking cut our hair during our set.
Yeah, I'll cut hair on stage.
Yeah. That'll be like your show.
Oh, we sitting there rapping.
I'll perform with half a haircut. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, cause like most of the time it's funny cause you know most rappers they don't want you to know like they have a job and shit. They want you to think, oh, I'm just out here making money.
No, hell no.
Being a barber's not a job.
We keep it real though, dog.
It's a culture.
We keep it real though. And like you said, it's a culture. It comes with hip hop. Cutting hair is hip hop. Every rapper in the rap game talks about. They talk about getting a fade, walking into a barbershop or my barber this, or you hear it in every rapper's bars.
I know Zaytoven was around.
Zaytoven was a barber. Right before he started making beats for Gucci.
That's crazy.
And then Gucci brought him up. Gucci told him, hey, look, make them beats. Zay, I'm gonna get you. And then, you know what I'm saying? We work
together. You guys
together.
make beats too?
My boy, Tico. Cello. I'm gonna just shout out some people real quick. Thigo, fourth quarter, that's my dog. He makes beats. I co-produce with him sometimes. Like I'll sit there and like give him my little ideas and he'll like do it. And that's like what I fuck with, cause like I'm not like into like people just sending me beats that they made. You know what I'm saying? I like want my like ear in it too. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever look
and then like also like
what? You ever look up type beats or anything?
Yeah, we have some type beats, like songs that we just wrote on type beats on YouTube. But like,
so what do you like? What kind of type beats do you like?
I like King Meezy.
For real?
King Meezy, he's raw.
Oh, that's my boy.
Yeah, I fuck with him. It's just fire.
That's crazy. You guys know.
I made a song to his Picasso beat called Picasso. It was about my girl.
Is King Meezy a singer, a rapper?
Bro, I don't really know too much about dude, but his beats are fucking flame.
His beats are really good on YouTube.
Also, we fuck with Arnold is Dead. We fuck with a couple people. Fuck with a bunch of people actually.
I just had a thorn in my finger.
Just don't wanna go like.
I got one of them.
Bro, alright. Speaking of thorns, bro, like I got hair splinters, bro, like in my hand that like stay there for like months, bro. You see how it got? Literally, it's like from cutting hair and like the hair like it's stuck in your finger.
Cause I got some shit in my finger just now, and then you guys over here telling me some shit. Like there's some shit around here.
No, I don't know where I got mine from. That shit I had felt it earlier.
That's funny. But yeah, so what about like your fans and stuff? Do you like you say that you're pretty big?
Bro, like we know like people like where we're from that like they'll ask us for autographs while we're like eating and shit.
So like, we're barbers, you know what I'm saying? So we cut anywhere from kids to old folks, you know what I'm saying? And then we got kids. Son. We got kids in the elementary school, middle school, and high school. So we'll be cutting up the kids, and like the kids will come up to us and tell us, "Oh, what's up, Brisky? What's up, J Mula?" And they'll be like, "Oh, I heard that new song you got, yada yada yada." Or like the other day, one of our homeboys pulled up.
Do you guys, who do you like more for an audience, like in kids or grown? Like,
I like people who are gonna spend money at the bar. It honestly, bro, like it doesn't matter to me, but like if I'm throwing the show and like the bar's not making money, it doesn't look good on me. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, we do 18+ shows. We don't do all ages because
I feel like for kids, when you listen to as a kid, you're listening to forever.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like because at a certain like
that's true.
The older you get,
it's about the kids.
Yeah, the more the more resistant you are to listening to.
Well, we make music for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, like even rappers before have said, you know what I'm saying, this music isn't for your grandma to listen to. You know what I'm saying? This music isn't for your fucking your 50-year-old father to listen to when he was listening to fucking the Beatles when he was 10 years old.
When I see like
you know what I'm saying, it's different.
When I
it's
see
different
people,
music.
They say hating on Lil Pump and stuff, I feel like all the kids that listen to him now, and they say, oh,
they're not inspired by him.
He's not gonna be relevant. But I feel like all those people, all those kids listening then, they're gonna be listening when he's like 50 years old, when they're like 50 years old, 60 years old. Because everyone listens to what they listen to. That's why old people listen to all their old shit, because that's what they grew up on.
That's what they grew up on.
So as long as like, that's why like when you said that, I was thinking that's a good aim to like, just market to the little kids.
Yeah, we do, bro. Believe it or not, bro, we got like a little thing that's gonna be coming up. It's pretty dope. Like,
For a show?
it's like a little tour in the Keys, in the Florida Keys. Yeah,
so
we're gonna.
So there's a lot of like clubs out there, like.
Nah, it's not even the clubs. We're gonna do it for the kids. We're gonna do it for the kids, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope. We're gonna donate to academics. You feel me? Like not DJ Academics. Fuck that name.
Fuck
him.
You like DJ Academics?
It's not that I don't like him. I fuck with him. I watch his shit, but like, I mean, I feel like he like doesn't cater to both real hip hop and like this lit shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be about the culture and about like the new shit too. You can't just like bash the fucking. You can't like bash like the good rappers that like actually sit there and write their music like that comes from their heart. You feel me? And then like credit all these other rappers for being like glorifying their
the way
like,
I see it,
like drugs and shit.
He's a news media person, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the news, the news.
Yeah, whatever's hype is.
Yeah, anything like if anything good happens, they don't care. But if anything bad, like look at this fire in this house that's like 3,000 miles away from you, but it's like in your area.
Nah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. They gotta.
They wanna, because that's what people want to see.
I mean, everybody wants to know what Tekashi 6ix9ine is doing, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Like you saw that.
But like he literally only. I feel like if you go on his page right now, his last 16 videos were all about that. About him.
But that's also like a little friend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they're besties.
But
I mean that.
Do you feel like that'll ever change? Like, people will start shifting over to like wanting to put more attention. Like, people would want to put more attention.
History repeats itself. You feel me? So like, people that liked rock will stop liking rock, but then they'll start liking rock again. Like people that like real hip hop, like their kids, maybe they didn't like show their kids or something, and so their kids didn't like it. But when their kids grow up and they start seeing like the shit that's actually going on. Mm-hmm. And like then they'll start being like, oh shit, that's what J. Cole was talking about. That's what this rapper was talking about. You know, like, you feel me? Like, cause when you listen to a song and it relates to you, like for real, mm-hmm. you sit there and you can like feel like you like part of that person. Like that's spin because like it's that like it relates to you that much. You feel me?
Nah, yeah. You feel the same way?
Depends, man. Like,
cause you can relate to the lit shit too, like. Everyone's done a bunch of drugs, you feel me, and gotten lit and turned up.
Do you feel like there's still competition with lyrics?
With lyrics? Yeah. Bro, I feel like competition is dead now. It's about collaboration, bro. And like really like working together to like push everyone together.
That's what we're on, but in reality, it's not even much about the lyrics now. Like, it is, but compared to what it was back in the day, now, unless you got a good producer with a good beat behind you, you're not gonna do much.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it right here. Cause my
or you can record something to be serious on. You feel me? Like for fun, and then there's serious. There's always a time to be fun, and there's always a time to be serious. If you're always serious, you're boring. If you're always fun, you're fucking weird. Like, you feel me? So
I know a lot of people that they're like, oh, if a song doesn't have a good beat, I'm not even gonna attempt to listen to it.
A lot of people are like that nowadays, man, because you got so many producers doing their thing now. Like J. Cole even said it, you know what I'm saying? The new things is the trap drums, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day,
that's the shit that's hot now.
Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? It was just regular snares with the regular, you know what I'm saying, beats. Now there's a lot of 808 and like that seems to catch people's attention, you know what I'm saying? Because like you got like beats like Lil Pump's beats or like XXX beats from like what is that?
Ronnie J?
Fuck this shit. What's that song? Fucked up. Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, so you got beats with a lot of bass, you know what I'm saying, on that 808 shit, and that's what people are looking
shit
for.
that like will break your car speakers.
That turn up music, like if you notice like Lil Pump shows or like XXX shows,
everyone's jumping in
shows.
I think what it is that a lot of people that listen.
I can't even make beats unless they have 808.
It's on that turn up. It's on that turn up shit. It's on that turn up shit. You know, that's what it's about right now. Honestly, you know. But you gotta have good bars too.
I feel like it's like progressing. Like, I mean, if they wouldn't like that if it wasn't something new, and then like it wouldn't be something new if it wasn't something good.
I feel like the EDM culture has like a big role in that, because like I feel like a lot of people that listen, to like these new rappers that are coming out are all people that probably listen to like bass music.
Yeah, but like you got
And
Pump
EDM, you know what I'm
collaborating
saying?
with
Like when you hear that hard bass, you can like bump your head, bro. Like you can literally like, I don't know if you know about like riding rails at the fucking, at like raves and shit. You literally go out and fucking just bang your fucking head, bro, and like people go crazy, bro. Like bass like there is like a god to some people, bro.
Yeah. But like,
And it's just cause the bass, it's just a boom, like,
like
the whole
Lil
fucking
Pump.
room shakes, bro. So like when you got this rap music and like the whole room shaking, and these people who probably like that music, they can like easily like.
Also, sometimes like if you have like if you're having a show and they have like shitty equipment, sometimes the only thing you can
sound.
hear is bass.
Yeah, sound. You gotta have good sound.
You gotta have good sound.
shows
I always
where
invest in
The only
sound.
thing I can hear is bass, and it's like okay, I can hear that, so that's fine.
Gotta have good sound when you do shows, man, cause or even when you don't do shows, even when you're recording, you know, that's you want to have quality. Always quality over quantity. You can record 20 songs, but 2 is gonna sound good. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather record 5 songs and 5 sound good than just rush everything and not have a good sound behind it. Which is where the beats come in place, you know? Can't just write off of any beat, you know what I'm saying? Some people can and make that shit a hit. You know what I'm saying? You got like people like 6ix9ine right now jumping on all kinds of shit. You
So
know
like
what I'm saying?
when you guys made your music, what was it about the beat that like do you guys go off the beat to make your lyrics, or do you just like put your lyrics to a beat?
It depends.
I got songs that I literally like wrote just humming in the car, and I got songs
Off
that
the flow,
and I got songs that I wrote to beats.
So do you like so you just write and then add it, or you just like you're in the booth like actually?
It
writing?
depends on the moment.
Sometimes in the
Depends
booth
on
I
the
just freestyle, bro.
Yeah, but it
Sometimes I go in
depends
there
on the
and I have a hook written. I have a hook written to the beat, and then I freestyle my verses.
Like we said earlier, even in the barbershop.
And then sometimes I write the whole
There'll be
song.
no instrumental, nothing. And we'll just shout some shit out, you know what I'm saying? We'll like say a bar, and then he'll say a bar, and then we'll be like, oh,
Oh, that's a song.
that's it, that's a.
When we do
hit
like
right
that,
there,
that's a
you know?
song right there.
Like,
That's funny, bro.
it's just,
Has that ever happened? Like you guys knew that you had a hit and then like, you put it out there?
Now we win. It was dope, bro.
yeah, now when it came on tap, we have a
Like,
song called Out of
basically-
Control. And
Yeah, that was
we
cool.
actually made that at my house. We were chilling at my house, and we were just talking
Rolling
shit.
the woods up.
Yeah, we were just talking shit, and we were like, oh, out of control, and then we looked at each other, we were like, damn, that shit sounds like a banger. You know what I'm
Out
saying?
of control.
It's like some
Out of
turn-up
control.
shit.
Out of control.
Yeah,
That
it's
shit
like
was
some
lit.
straight
That shit
turn-up
was lit.
shit, but
So what about that song you guys had with Simi, or you had with Simi, right?
No, both of us.
we
We're
both
both
on
on.
You guys?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're both on it. We're both on it.
How'd that come about? Like you guys already knew Simi?
Yeah, we knew him through Mo.
Yeah, 275 Mo.
So
Shout
they're
out, Mo.
homies. We're homies with
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
And
shout out
he used
Mo.
to chill on them. So.
Yeah.
Were you guys actually in the studio with him? Or
Yeah, no, yeah, we were in the studio.
Yeah, we were in the
vibing
studio with
and
him,
shit.
chilling with him and everything, yeah. That's my dog. I met him a couple years ago, from my cousins. My cousins used to fuck with Momo, and then I met Mo at the beach when they were just chilling, and Sammy was there, we all just vibing out. And ever since then, you know what I'm saying, we all fucked with each other. Then I moved back to the Keys, and he ended up linking up with him. So me and Sammy caught up, you know what I'm saying, to talk some shit again, and ended up cooking it up in the studio. It was nice, catching up and shit.
Basically, bro, that song was just like about like grinding, like you said, like it was just about like the come up. To me, it's like a come up song, like all these rap. Like I'm not talking shit about these rappers, so don't like take this into offense. Like I actually fuck with most of y'all, but like a lot of rappers, like where I'm from, like they don't put their all into their music. You feel me? They're too worried about like getting high or whatever. So like that song was about like. Just like, I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. I do this shit for my mom, you feel me? Like, I do this shit for my family, for me, for my boys, for my, you feel me, for my girl. Like, shit like that. So, that's what that song was about. Just about, like, just everyday grinding and moving forward to, like, what's next.
Literally about winning.
And yeah,
Gotta win.
and fucking...
Gotta win. Can't take no
Yeah,
L's.
yeah.
Straight,
All
no
W's
L's,
over
straight
here, boy.
W's. Yeah,
So,
no L's, straight
has there
W's.
been any like low points in your guys' careers, or like any times where you guys were like,
Honestly,
fuck this?
We've been rapping, honestly, we've been rapping for about 10 months. And since day one, it's been nothing but up.
it's been nothing but up, but I can't sit here and say that I haven't felt not motivated sometimes.
Oh, no, you definitely have like a writer's block,
Like,
or
bro, there'll be times where I'm sitting there, bro.
you don't even want
and,
to
like,
write.
I know I have a studio session, and like I'm not the type of person to have like I have a bunch of songs written. Like I got like at least like enough for like 2 albums, but there'll be times where like I want to write something because I don't want to put out any of the songs I have. So like I'll be trying to write something, and it's like nothing fire is coming to my head, bro. Like, I'm just, I don't know if I'm too high, or if I'm like, or if I had too long of a day, or something. But like that energy that you just pick up, and like your body just like fucking absorbs it, and like you use it while you're writing. It just doesn't happen sometimes. Yeah. It's kind of like, bro, you seen the Avengers, the newest one with the Hulk.
The Infinity War.
Yeah. All right, you remember when the Hulk couldn't turn into the Hulk?
No.
You don't remember that?
Infinity War?
The newest one that just wasn't Infinity War.
That was Infinity War.
Yeah. All right, remember in the beginning, Hulk fights Thanos.
He did turn into the Hulk.
Yeah, he turns into the Hulk in the beginning. But then remember, he has to use the suit. Remember, he has to use the suit because, all right, so basically, like, imagine it's like Risky Blunt is like an alter ego. You feel me? So it's like an energy. It's kind of like a darker side of me too. Like so, if I'm not in that if I'm not almost like, if I don't feel like betrayed by something or like hurt by something, I feel like there's not like a topic to speak for, like to like speak about in my music. So then I'll be just sitting there and I'll be writing shit, and I'll be like writing about like just random either materialistic shit or just like whatever, you feel me? But like when I have something to write about and like I have like a topic or something that happened in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll go in there and I'll sit some shit from like the soul, you feel me? Like some shit that like comes, I don't know where it comes from, bro, but it just like,
it's easier to write about shit that's realistic than to write about shit that you know what I'm saying, you've never really been through. You know, like there's people that talk about riding in a foreign, got 50 bands and this and that. But
and they ain't even got 500 in the pocket.
I feel like it's easy if you just listen to it every day. Cause that's what's, cause like for me, all I listen to is like Gucci Mane and Migos and shit like that. So like all I whenever I try to rap, all I can rap about is just like, you know, 50 bands, 100 bitches. You know, like I would like whenever I would freestyle, I would always start like, I taking your bitch, right?
Yeah.
I start every single. It's
a little easier for us, you know, when it comes down to like writing too, because we deal with so many people on an everyday basis that we get to see what everybody's life, you know, what they go through. You know what I'm saying? So we're not only
kind of absorb their like
their energy, their vibe, their past. You know what I'm saying? What they've been through. You know what I'm saying? Because you as a barber, you sit down with them and you're like a counselor, you know what I'm saying? So they open up to you when they sit down, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can sit there, like, I've caught myself writing about another person's life.
Really?
You know? But in the sense that, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you write about something, you know, there's fucking a billion people in this world that have been through it. You know what I'm saying? What you've been through, or similar. And that's how people relate to your music, you know what I'm saying? It's not always about the bitches and the cars. You know what I'm saying? And the money.
Yeah, cause like, at the end of the day, bro, like you said about the kids and shit, like I remember like when I was like listening, I was a big Kid Cudi fan, bro. Like I'm wearing his t-shirt right now, you feel me? So like when I was growing up and I was listening to Cudi, you feel me? I was like inspired by like the shit he went through, you feel me? Like his like problems with his drugs he took, which like happened to like relate to me, cause like I do a lot of the same shit, you feel me? I do like, I take stamps, I do all that shit, but like, and so like when you're like really in that like, that's mind space, you know what I'm saying? Like you can feel almost alone, bro. Like you can feel like you're like no one else is like even your parents, like no one really like truly cares about you and like how you feel, cause like you could be like talking to your peoples and shit and like they can just like blow you off, you know what I'm saying? And then like it could really like, it can like hurt you. It can almost like taint you.
You guys are always there for each other. Right?
Yeah, but like it's my dog. It's my dog, bro. Like I got kicked out one time, bro, and I lived with this man for like 2 months, 3 months.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up together, bro. We're always together every day. Every day we're together. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, FaceTime him.
So if there's like something that you guys want people to think of, like every time that, like what do you want to portray, like every time someone thinks of you or like, you know, listens to your music, like what do you want them to?
Man, I just want them to know it's risky listening to my music sometimes, because I got some shit that's so deep you might want to you might not know what to do with yourself after you hear that shit.
So like your name is Risky Blunt?
Yeah, because I speak the truth.
Yeah, me,
I'm up front, bro. I'm blunt. You feel me?
Like
it has nothing to do with smoking weed, but I do smoke weed too.
I just like to motivate people, man. Stay on the grind, get that money, man.
That's what I thought you would.
Can't can't do nothing without money, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I always rap about is money.
Yeah.
Cause money, I'm in love with the money.
Can't have a Gucci belt without money.
You know what I'm saying? Can't do nothing without money. You know what I'm saying? Even Kanye said it. You know about the income. You know you
None of us will be here without come.
You gotta have the income. You know what I'm saying?
What do you feel about people saying like, oh, money doesn't make me happy, money, I don't need money?
You're right. No, you are completely right.
It don't make me happy, but like, would you rather be stressed out without money?
I feel happy whenever I get money.
Yeah.
You know?
But you know, there's points where I've felt
when you spend the money, you feel bad.
There's points where I felt like I've had money before. You know what I'm saying? I've had a couple $1,000, and
especially
you know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like when you actually have it, that it's just there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That shit doesn't really make you happy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I've had moments where I've been happy without money. You know what I'm saying? I've had money. I can buy anything I want.
But it just like stresses you when you don't have it.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you're always gonna have stress, with or without money.
Man, listen,
and more money, more problems.
If you're not stressed,
guaranteed.
if you're not stressed, 50% of your day, you don't care about anything.
Mm-hmm. If you don't have something to stress about,
straight up, because I can be in the best position. Like I can be in the most comfortable. Everything could be going right. I could be doing 3 video shoots, whatever, and I'll be stressed out about each and every single one of the video shoots and about everyone being there on time and whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's all like I said, bro. Those little hurdles that like you gotta know that you can just hop over that shit. You feel me? Like
yeah, of course. You guys have anyone you wanna shout out? Like,
yeah, bro.
What's next? What's next for you guys?
What's next for us? All right. Well, shit, we got a tour coming up. That'll be posted on my IG pretty soon, so I ain't even trying to like talk about what it is, cause it's kind of like a surprise or whatever. But then, and that's for the kids that we were talking about. And also I want to say, oh shit, and a music video, pretty fucking soon. Yeah.
For what song are you gonna do it for?
Gucci Fanny Pack. It's pretty lit.
You have one? You have a Gucci Fanny Pack?
I'm about to get one. That shit hard.
Yeah, about to get the
That
message.
shit. I got the UFO behind my ear. So like, I want to get the one with the UFO on it. That shit hard. Yeah, that's just about just dripping. It's kind of up in your face too. I kind of like it's kind of like, shout out Young Simi. It's kind of like on some unfriendly competition shit. Yeah, like reminds me of that, cause I kind of like say like, this ain't no new wave. This a tidal wave. You feel me? Like, cause that's what this is. This ain't about I live on an island. I live on an island. I'm tired
Is
of
the music on Tidal?
Yeah, it's on Tidal. You can find us on Tidal. Shout out Jay-Z. Shout out Kanye. Shout out them boys. And then also shout out Cello. That's my DJ. Shout out my other boy at the Ritz every Friday, Pound Fridays. Dev, that's my dog. Yeah. Shout out
SMG Trail.
Yeah, shout out 4 Quarter. Shout out Stock Island Fade. Shout out Addison's Barber Parlor. Shout out Flow Spa. Shout out Mile Zero Fights. I actually performed at one of their sanctioned like UFC fights or whatever. It's kind of like UFC fights in front of 1,500 people. So that was dope. Okay. That was fucking dope as fuck. And shout out 92.7 for playing me on the radio on rotation. Shout out Young Simi. Shout out Kashi. That's my dog. Shout out Ion Gut. Shout out
THC Pat.
Shout out THC Pat. That's my dog. Shout out I can say many more. Shout out my shout out my family. Shout out Key West. Shout out Stock Rock. Shout out to all the rappers. Period, bro.
Yeah, shout out to all the rappers.
I don't have nobody, bro. I just want
nothing but love this way, bro. For real, bro.
Shout out 6 Foot.
Yep.
Where can they find you guys at?
SoundCloud, YouTube,
Tidal, Spotify. Apple Music. Apple Music.
If you go on Siri, if you tell Siri, hey Siri, listen to Now We Winning, we're gonna pop up.
Hey Siri, listen to Risky Blunt. Pop up.
You gotta put it on Alexa.
Alexa too.
No, I can't cheat on Siri.
I can't cheat on Siri. That's my girl. Yeah, she calls me Big Dick Poppy. Siri calls me Big Dick Poppy. So yeah, it's like, hello, Big Dick Poppy.
You gotta make like a mood and be like, oh, that's so sad. Siri, play your song.
Yeah.
Whatever song you want to make for
That's funny as fuck.
But for sure, so it's been 6 feet.
Yo,
Risky Blunt.
Shout out 6 Foot, J Mula. You know, you already know.
For sure. You guys fuck with that?
I think that shit was dope, bro.